everybody, it's Usernamekate and welcome back to my channel. Look at this behemoth. Today I am riding something with actual physical shoulders. This bike is so girthy. It is BMW's 2024 F900 GSA. So you will have seen us spanking around on the F900 GS on-road and off-road. That bike is BMW's kind of adventure bike, which is a bit of a cross-platform enduro machine as well. This one, however, is designed purely as an adventure tourer. We've got the huge tank, we've got the comfy seat, we've got the goodies, and if you want to find out more about this bike, its stats, its specs, what goodies it comes with, and also what it's like to ride, then keep watching because that is coming up next. Okay, so this is what it's like for me to sit on this bike. We've got a dangle. Yeah, he's quite tall, that's for sure. But as just, you know, riding it for review's sake, it's absolutely fine. We get by, we get by. Thanks, mate. Woohoo! Let's go. Right, guys, I'm on the armchair. I am on the F900 GS Adventure. Ooh, woo. So this bike starts at £12,350, and for that you get a black one, Black Star Metallic. Now I'm as shocked as you that a GS Adventure in black is a costless option. I mean, it's not triple black, but the base colour is black. If you want the one that I'm riding that you saw in the intro, that's an extra £230. But yes, we've got that 900 engine in here, so we're rocking 105 brake horsepower along with 93 newton meters of torque, and it's such a fun bike just to rip around on. Now we've got a few things as standard like ABS Pro, dynamic traction control, LED lights all round, we've got USBs, we've got DIN sockets, we've got all that good stuff. This has got some Torrance Next 2s on it, and I tell you, it's just so comfy. So with this bike we have a 23 litre tank. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure of the weight, so I'll insert it on the screen. I want to say like 246 kilograms. You know, it's not a light boy. As standard, you get a rain and a road mode, but you can spec it with the Rider Mode Pro, where you get dynamic and all that jazz. Now with the F900 GSA as standard, we do have some adjustability on those front forks, so we can amend the preload if we wish. You can spec this bike with dynamic electronic suspension adjustment as well, but that is an optional extra. If you're just happy with a bit of adjustment on the front forks in terms of preload, then, you know, without that you might be fine. On the front we've got a 21-inch front, we've got some Metzeler Torrance Next 2s, which I know and trust and love because they're on Beatrix. Whoop, whoop. So Yes, very familiar, very comfy with those tyres. It is a big old boy to hustle around, that's for sure. But it's hustleable. It's hustleable. We can hustle it. Sounds louder than the F900GS, but I don't know whether it's just the sound coming up from the screen. We do also have a comfort seat on this as standard, and it does feel mega plush and mega soft on the old buttocks. These roads are blissful. This has the dynamic electronic suspension adjustment, so it's currently set for one rider, which is me. Obviously if it was set for rider and pillion, it would, you know, go higher to allow for that extra weight of the pillion and the luggage. But it's currently in road suspension. Now I would have actually liked, before I started, to put it in dynamic suspension so it's a bit firmer, and maybe I'll have chance when we stop for the others to catch up. But yeah, you can definitely spank it around, no problem. Like, it's got enough horsepower. Having said that, we do have a lot more weight obviously than just on the standard F900GS. You know, this is a big boy that we're throwing around. Big sweepers. Oh, would you look at this? It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. Bloody gorgeous. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, big views, big drops, big bikes, big smiles. Life is good. But yeah, this bike's just good for fourth gear roll on and off. Like, it's just got the torque there for it. We do have an adjustable screen, and I probably should have adjusted it before we set off, because I know that I'm going to be getting a lot of wind noise, like through the helmet, through the mic, sorry. The quick shifter is a lovely thing for sure. Powerful enough. You know, we've got ABS Pro, so we've got the cornering ABS, and if you just attack something a little bit too hard on the brakes, if you're banked over a little bit, you know, it's got you. It's not scary. I wonder. Oh, I think that might be better for microphone wind noise. Well, that was quite easy to do just with one hand, bish bash bosh. So forever bend. Forever bend, forever bend. Forever bend, 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 bend. A bit dusty here. We don't like the dust. But yeah, to ride this bike is just so fun. So fun. It is like riding a giant armchair. Like, it's very comfy, especially in that road suspension. But no, you can get a hustle on, that's for sure. Big fun. So guys, again, this was a bit of a surprise bike for me. I didn't realise I was going to be riding the F900GS Adventure until I landed in Portugal. Well, if you know how many things BMWs are equipped with, you will know that my brain is just at full capacity at the moment. It's already struggling on a daily basis. So to learn 2 extra bikes would have been quite a mean feat. So I want to give you guys the riding experience and how it rides, of course, and how it handles. Oh, I said I did want it in dynamic. see if I can change it. No, not that one. There we go. One person dynamic. Okay, we've got sportier suspension now, so this should be fun. But yeah, so this bike comes with a lot of things as standard, and I'm going to put a little infographic picture up top. Then there are optional extras that you can get on this bike. Again, I'm going to put a picture up here so that you can see that. And then there's loads of other options that you can have with this bike. Now, call this lazy motor vlogging. It's not intentional. I like to swat up, I like to know my facts, but sometimes there's just not physically time for one human to be able to do it all. Let Rory go in front because Rory is a wild animal and I like following Rory actually. Well, Rory, I've got it in dynamic suspension now, boy, so it's less like riding a cloud and hopefully it'll be more primed for the banked over stuff. Instantly already feels more dialed in dynamic suspension mode. For sure. Oh, for sure. Looked a bit dusty there, didn't quite like that. But yeah, hopefully if you've gotten anything out of watching me riding these roads, it's just that it is a nice capable bike if you do want to have a honk around, even with a 21-inch front. And the seat, I will give it that, is obscenely comfy. Like, this is a gorgeous seat on this bike. I feel like a pillion would be extremely happy. Chug. Now again, this bike has a 6.5-inch TFT dash, which is slowly making its way through all of the range, with the odd exception obviously if it doesn't suit the bike, for example the R12 or the R1290. But that 6.5-inch dash is gorgeous. We've got smartphone connectivity. Noticing again a bit of engine heat coming from the left side, but we have been spanking them today, let's be real. We've been really having a throwdown. Oh, that water's beautiful. Yeah, this will be the interesting bit for me with my little legs. Woo! Got a crazy big hill and a tight little turn. But yeah, what a fun! What a fun ride out on this bike. Got another wave in Rory, it's not just me. We have another happy soul. Haha, oh, sick. Oh, did I just say sick? Ew, I was just a little bit sick in my mouth. The fact that I just said sick as a 32-year-old human. Wow. Oh, I actually really like this bike. It's gorgeous. You definitely feel the weight of this bike when you're throwing it around. Definitely more so than the F900GS, but that thing is rather light for what it is. Oh, I love that noise. But yeah, overall, time riding this bike has been awesome. Well guys and girls, that concludes my vlog on BMW's F900GSA. Whew, what a bike. The engine is an absolute peach, but it is a big boy. Whew. I mean, we have a 23 litre tank, we've got shoulders on this bike, it's tall, it has a seat height of 875mm standard, which is what we've been riding today. But yeah, even though everything is so big on this bike, it does actually feel quite nimble and light on its feet when you're on the go. It's just when it comes to stopping on hills and cambers for, you know, a little weed like me, it's kind of not optimum given my short leg length. But you know, for somebody who's taller in stature, this bike is like riding an armchair in essence. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Guys, let me know what you think about this bike in the comments below. Is a 23 litre tank something that appeals to you? Something that you would like on a bike? I mean, I think for me, my bladder would need emptying before the tank needs filling, put it that way. But yeah, cracking bike. It's been so fun riding around on these roads today. Guys, what do you think about this bike? Let me know in the comments. I'm always dead eager to hear. Right everybody, until next time, take care, ride safe, hit that subscribe button, don't forget, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, bye!